Yes, Shanivane, how are you, my brothers and sisters? I am scanning through social media. Yo, naikaba. People are zealous. They are zealous. This year's campaign, I think it was going to be a very difficult one. A very difficult one. This one, how is going to be a difficult one? It is going to be difficult one this year. It is going to be difficult. Why is it going to be difficult? It's going to be difficult because it is going to be characterized by falsehood, malice, and hatred. Epo issue pide campaign here this year. What will characterize this year's campaign is falsehood, malice, and hatred. So, when you have a campaign that is characterized by these factors, it becomes very difficult. It becomes very, very difficult. It is easier if you are discussing substance. But what we have, the opposition, the remnant opposition that is there, the propaganda of the opposition are not interested in discussing substance. Because really, in terms of substance, they don't have. They don't even have a manifesto that they can say, to say, look, this is what UPND is doing, and for us, we are going to do this way. This is what they are doing, and it is bad in this way and that way. But from our point of view, this is what we are proposing. They don't have. There is no opposition that is able to point out on some of the policies of the UPND to say, these policies, they are not good for you. For us, we are proposing these policies. There is no opposition that is coming up like that. And why? It is because most of the policies of the UPND, they are actually good. Some of them, of course, they have faced challenges in the implementation, but they are good. For example, when you talk about free education, how are you going to criticize free education? How are you going to criticize free education? To say, yo, look, it is not giving quality education. You know, there are a lot of kids in schools. I mean, the policy is good. The issue of our flooding classes, that is a challenge. That is a teething problem which should be resolved. Like they brought out the issue of, building more schools and, giving them desks. It is going to sort out that problem. And CDF, CDF is a good policy. Whether you say whatever, it is a good policy. It may have its challenges in the implementation, like where we are having some constituencies not off-taking, all the money, or just a bit. They are slow in the off-taking of the CDF. But the project, the policy is a good policy. When you talk about the mining, the issue of trying to make sure that we increase on our production, it is good. No matter what, yes, we may delay, but it is going. It is going, it is coming up. So most of these policies that the UPND have brought, they are good policies. And it is difficult for you to criticize them. So since it is difficult to criticize the policies of the UPND, what some of these fundis, some of these spin doctors in the opposition, some of these propaganda spin doctors, they are now bringing issues that really are not there. They are using falsehood. Apapena pana mumuna haka inde ichirema naba mpero obulwele. Naba mpero obulwele haka inde ichirema mulwele haka inde ichirema. Haka inde ichirema na alwala. He is a sick man. He is a sick man. The other day they were even saying haka inde ichirema rest in peace. Before, Edgar Lungu Afokale has not rested in peace because Edgar Lungu Talachta rest in peace. He's still in the mortuary. But the other day, they were busy saying, Haka in the Ichirema rest in peace. After Haka in the Ichirema monekira, at yo, mulwele sana, mulwele. Lelo Haka in the Ichirema is busy interacting with people, but according to them, mulwele Haka in the Ichirema. Mulwele, they are busy talking. Mulwele. Falsehood, falsehood, malice and hatred. Epo ishupire, epo ile ishupira kampeni ya uno mwaka ya la shupa. Ilili ashiria ba alabwafia. Ilili ashiria ba Archbishop. Ilili ashiria ba Archbishop. It is very straightforward, very very straightforward. Ba Archbishop bali basanga. He was found with a property suspected to be proceeds of crime. Proceeds of crime. And I can tell you that there is a prima facie case on that one, no doubt about it. But kuisa, iyo, ni haka inde Ichilema, haka inde Ichilema is fighting the church, yo haka inde Ichilema is fighting Alick Banda, imwe. Landeni pali motoka. No, but usheba haka, ba Archbishop bali ya basenda motoka kukuze dara Imo mwambo, you people, you want to start explaining, pali motoka. You want to help Alick Banda to explain about the vehicle when Alick Banda himself has failed to explain. Some of you have appointed yourself to be spokesperson of Alick Banda, speaking on his behalf when he himself has failed to speak. Why do you think Alick Banda has failed to speak? Alick Banda is trained to talk. He can talk better than you. Alick Banda is trained to reason correctly. Alick Banda is trained, to give information in a way that people can understand. Alick Banda niba kanye. Now, I can't even be quarter of what Alick Banda knows. He is a well-experienced man in terms of delivering message. Well-experienced man. But pali motoka, bali firo kulanda. He is failing to talk. He has decided to remain mute. Why? Because nabe shiva. No mbaiwe. Tawai shiva, no kuchita construct sentence. Nefisungu fya kwati uchira ndebu ino tawai shiva wino. Uli busy. Usheba liya kuzedara Did he go to Zedara to get the vehicle? Iwe, nga kusanga ne fintu, which is suspected to be proceed of crime. Which was dubiously obtained nga bakusanga nacho mulandu tekoba tiyo niwo waireiba wasangwa nacho shani teti bakusanga na TV yabene ero wambukulanda tibushenali mwalimbo namo mungandamia nunaisa. You may not have been the one that went and broke into that house, but the question is, how did something that was stolen brought to you? How is it that it was found in your possession? How is it that that vehicle was found in his possession? You are in a gift. Nibana niba bapere. Yari ni gift. Nibana niba bapere. Aba bapere ba Alick Banda ya motoka niba nani? So, muna ipusho tuma question utu agulokulondoloka utusha miafwe. Just because you want to defend Alick Banda. And some people are saying, no, Tayali, but you're supposed to defend the church. Now, I saw on the 20 hours. I'll come and talk about this at 20 hours. This has got nothing to do with my faith. This has got nothing to do with me defending my church. If anything, I'm defending my church by making sure that those who are in the leadership of the church are held accountable. I'm helping the church. My church, as Catholic, we want to make sure that those who are in leadership are accountable. And this is what I'm helping the church. This is what I'm helping. I'm helping the church that our leadership, they should be accountable. I'll come and talk about this issue. But, all in all I'm seeing is, falsehood, malice, hatred. Aka in the matapani wa mulando kwete, but na mumupata fear to an extent. We were even praying God haka inde ichile malwale na ngwapone fear. Apone fear afwe. Hatred. Mwalikana no kushika pwe chitumbi. You have even refused to bury Edgar Lungu because of the hatred of haka inde ichile. This is what you want to. This is the agenda of the opposition. The opposition of this year. In this campaign, they will be riding on falsehood, malice and hatred. But my good Zambians, you need to see through these people. You need to see through these people and do the right thing. Hakainde Ichilema is innocent. Is innocent. Even these things, they hey, Alick Banda. Alick Banda, Hakainde Ichilema. It is not that HH did anything wrong to Alick Banda. The only wrong thing that Hakainde Ichilema did to Alick Banda is to win the elections. Is to win the elections over Edgar Lungu, who was his close friend. That's all. Echiri pofya pa urupato bakwata Alick Banda pali Hakainde Ichilema. Chakwebati Hakainde Ichilema emerged victorious against Edgar Chagwalungu, who was his friend. But no, I mean, and this is not nice. This is not nice from a man of God. It's not nice from a man of God harboring hatred like this against an individual. And you are telling me, no, defend your church. No, that is not what my church preaches. My church does not preach, to harbor hatred. To harbor hatred. No, it doesn't. And, the signs are there. One of the signs is Edgar Lungu being in the fridge in South Africa right now. And Alick Banda being at the center of this. Because Alick Banda is at the center of this. Alick Banda is very close to the family. He can pretend to say, no, the family. No. Alick Banda, I'm telling you, if Alick Banda would be able to advise Esther Lungu, I'm telling you, tomorrow we would bury. It is because Alick Banda is part of what is going on. He is supporting what is going on. He is supporting the hatred. So, Vane, muimpata yo at yo Tayali, you are not defending the church. I'm actually defending the church, because in the church as well, there are sinners. We are there as sinners. The same way that you admonish me when I do something wrong, even others should be admonished. And before God, we are all equal. You could be the Archbishop or anything, but we are all equal. We are all equal before God. And we need to be humble. Anyway, I just wanted to make this preamble before I come at 20 hours. At 20 hours, I will come. I will talk about, this issue of how Alick Banda is dividing the church due to his political activities. He's really dividing the church, and he's even, making other clergy, to be hated. Have you seen how some of these bishops are being insulted because of Alick Banda? Anyway, I will talk about that in the evening. For now, enjoy the lies that are there, but see through them. Umuntu ale pitana, but very busy. Hakainde Ichilema mulwele. Imwe bantu. Chava shani. 20 hours to Alalanda.